This is Carey again from Minnesota. Again playing a Yamaha, and this is the continuation of fingerstyle, finger picking, made simple. So in the last videos, we went over the dust in the wind pattern. Then we alternated the bass line. And then at the very end, we started adding not only the low E string, but the high E string. So really slowly, C, C over G, inside strings, middle, outside strings, middle. Together, separate, separate, separate. Thumb and middle, thumb, index, thumb, ring or middle, thumb, index. You could go to the G chord and turn it around. Start with the outside strings. G7. Okay, so here's an exercise, and this sounds really impressive if you go into, say, Willie's or Dave's guitar shop, or one of those fine establishments on 48th Street in Manhattan. A minor 7. Got it? It's 2/3 of a C chord. Here's C, here's A minor 7. We're going to start with A minor 7, slide it up to the 3rd and 4th fret, do what looks like an A7 in 5th fret. Note, middle finger stays on D string the whole time. A minor 7, form. A minor 7, form in 3rd. A7 in 5th, middle finger stays on D string. A7 and 7. A minor 7 and 8. A minor 7 and 10. A7 and 12, your double dot, 12. A7 and 14. So we kind of changed keys there. We started on A minor 7 with the C note, and at the end we ended up on an A7 with the C sharp. One more time. A minor 7, A minor 7 form, A7 form, A7 form in 7th fret, A minor 7, 8th fret, 10th fret, A7, 12, the double dot, and 14. So 2 of each, and keep the middle finger on the D string the whole way. What we're going to do is we're going to do this pattern. That's like the dust in the wind pattern, but with the outside strings in the second half of it. Ya, don't go, and then we're going to do a low E and a high E, and then the middle 2 again. Ba, dum, dum, bum, bam, bum, dum, bam. Again, with the space after the first strike. Ja, do, da, boo, da, boo, do, ga, do, ga, do, da, do, da. Twice on each chord. Now we're going to do it fast. You practice it enough, you use the same fingers every time you practice on the right hand, you'll get this in no time. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same rhythm, same fingers, but we're going to start with the outside strings first. Take an E chord, E major. Outside strings first. Inside or middle. A and B strings. Middle. Now note, I'm following the classical rule. I'm using the ring finger for the high E string. You can use the middle finger too. For Dust in the Wind, you're only using these three fingers. You don't incorporate the ring finger. And ignore the phone for now. What you can do is you can use the ring finger or the middle finger for both of these strings. Or ring finger. I don't think that phone's gonna stop ringing. Anyways, remember Phil Kagi and Jerry Garcia missing this finger. So even if you just have these two fingers, you can do fingerstyle. E chord. Outside strings first. Here's the chords you're going to use. These are the first three chords in Melissa by the Allman Brothers. Crossroads seem to come and go, etc. So what we're doing is an E chord. Then we're doing some kind of F sharp minor over E, but I'll call it an E stretch. E stretch in 2, E stretch in 4, E in 6, E in 8, a very Rush sounding chord. All of those open strings, they sound like Rush in the late 70s. So E, stretch E, E in 6, E in 8, stretch E in 9 and 11, stretch E in 11 and 13, E chord in 13. One more time. First three chords of Melissa. E6, E8, stretch E in 9, stretch E in 11, E in 13. Here it is slow with the fingerstyle. So 2 times on each, and you can do this E chord either with the same 3 fingers as the stretch E, like so, not using the middle finger at all, or you can switch. You do E, stretch, stretch, switch back to E with those 3 fingers, and switch. You can even use these 3 fingers if you feel like practicing your stretching. Okay. In the next video, We'll go over a Pink Floyd tune from The Wall. And we'll go over Blackbird. And we'll go over Dear Prudence with drop D. This stuff is all easy if you just practice. Practice. And use the same fingers every time.